welcome back to the absolute source of gloominess online. It is Sheena again, as some of you have already noticed, and in today's video, as you have possibly already seen, I am unpacking something. It is in fact a vinyl unpacking because I haven't done this in ages, and this exact vinyl, which has arrived today in my Gloomy Mansion, just deserves to get a whole video because I am so incredibly passionate about this exact vinyl release. Those of you who are following me on Instagram and Twitter could have possibly already guessed of which exact vinyl I am talking right now, because I have just constantly been talking about it and sharing their precious new songs on my different social media accounts. But now it's time to also do a YouTube video about it because my vinyl has arrived today and I can't wait to finally unpack it, because I just waited to set my camera in place and film this whole process so they can finally open this package, because I am just so passionate and so excited about it. Let's just open this package up because I can't wait to finally look inside of it and finally hold my personal vinyl edition in my hands. So before I begin, I should introduce the actual name of the vinyl. Of course, it is the official AVANTASIA record, which has been released. It is called Moonglow. Perhaps some of you are also familiar with this one. I have been in love with this band for a long period in my life now. I used to be in love with 𝐿𝑘𝐿 before AVANTASIA evolved because they have the exact same lead singer. Tobias Sammet was initially started the band after he got more and more successful with 𝐿𝑘𝐿, his former project, and I just love both of them, and I'm always happy when there is a new release. But let's now skip to the unpacking. So let's just rip it apart quickly because I can't wait and I'm way too excited. Just the final part and then we're done. So let's see. I got it opened. Oh my goodness, guys. So this package came from World of Music official. It is the typical online record store of my trust, from which I always buy those new releases which are coming out at the moment. I also adore, of course, shopping at those typical local record stores of my trust, where I also get those vintage and second-hand kind of vinyls, because I just love being in those stores. But for the official releases, I always rely on World of Music. I'm not fully sure if this company also delivers to foreign countries, apart from the German-speaking options, but I will nevertheless link it down in my description box for you to look at it. And of course I will also link all the different references where you can order your own Moonglow version, either in a vinyl or in a CD or in a digital version. But let's skip to the vinyl because it is just halfway opened and I am now going to release my vinyl, for which I have been waiting for so long, I promise you. So this definitely is a magical moment, because when I first opened this first flap, I immediately recognized that the vinyl has the side print, and I just was able to read I was able to discover the official AVANTASIA logo and the title of this whole album, Moonglow, as you can see. And yeah, this just increased my excitement by 100%. If I am not opening up this package in the next few seconds, I am just going to explode in my Gloomy Mansion. So let's just do it. Okay, let's open the full beauty. Oh, they make it so mystery. Oh my goodness, it falls out. I could already have the possibility to just try it before actually holding it in my hands, but there it is. Oh, this is so precious. I am turning red in camera because I am just so overexcited. Wow, this is so beautiful. This is just so beautiful, believe me. So this is the official AVANTASIA Moonglow vinyl edition, my personal one. So this vinyl edition is composed of 2 different vinyl discs, as always. And on the first vinyl disc, we have these songs, Goes to the Moon, which is just so mesmerizing. It is one of those truly metal opera pieces, and it is actually almost 10 minutes long, but I would never ever want to miss 1 minute or even 1 second, because it just takes you into your own phantasmagorical world and yeah, just leads you down the path to your own dreamy spheres, and this is something that I adore a lot. Next we have the Book of Shallows. This is just the story of my life. This is so accurate. It is just unbelievable. The Book of Shallows is just definitely one of my favorite things of this album because I consider it a true masterpiece. Next we have Moonglow. This is just a mesmerizing duet between the official front singer of AVANTASIA, 𝐿𝑑𝐵𝑔𝐒𝐿𝐵, and Candice Night, whose voice is just beyond magical. On the second side of the first disc, we have the 𝐿𝑑𝐵𝑔𝐻𝐿. This is also a very beautiful song. It has the ideal contrast between just two different imaginary scenes. On one hand, we have those kind of phantasmagorical and very calm scenes, which just convey you into dream worlds again, and on the other hand we have those kind of more metal and screaming inspired passages which also fit ideally to this song. Therefore I just adore it. The 𝐿𝑑𝐵𝑔𝐻𝐿 is one of my definite favorites, of course because of a participation of one of my favorite artists of all time, who is called 𝐻𝐿𝐵𝑔𝐻𝐿. Some of you possibly know him, but I, as the huge and incredibly huge Blind Guardian fan that I am, of course adore his voice, and it fits ideally to this whole kind of storytelling song. It is just ideal. And in some parts, the 𝐿𝑑𝐵𝑔𝐻𝐿, the song the 𝐿𝑑𝐵𝑔𝐻𝐿, just reminds me of a typical Blind Guardian song, and that is what I adore so much. Next we have Starlight. You just have to listen to it to fully get to the spirit of this beautiful song. On the third side, we've got Invincible. This is also some kind of a ballad inspired song. It is purely beautiful. And 𝐴LCHEMY. 𝐴LCHEMY is also one of my absolute and definite favorites from this whole vinyl because I just adore it, and the lyrics also reflect some kind of my own principles. This whole album is actually also some kind of at least this was what I gathered from all the interviews and all the reviews which I read in the past few weeks, is also meant to be some kind of an outcast, struggle with society kind of album, where it actually leads to the point that the protagonist himself dives deeper into those phantasmagorical spheres and his own imagination to just discover his own kind of liberty and freedom. And this is also something which I can strongly understand, because that's just what I've been doing for my whole life and what I am possibly also doing in the future. So next we have The Piper at the Gates of Dawn. This is just such a catchy song, but not in a negative way, because I constantly start to freak out when this starts playing. I start dancing, I start just singing along to the lyrics because it is so good. Next we have Lavender. This is also something that I definitely adore. So huge recommendation to make it a bit shorter. Next we have Requiem for a Dream. This is purely beautiful. Tune into it and you will possibly understand what I mean. Then we have Maniac, which is of course a cover version. I actually always disliked the traditional 80s song of Maniac because it is one of those kind of cheerily all over the place songs which just tends to get played during all those 80s club, which I would have avoided if I had lived in the 80s. This version is definitely a lot better than the original, and perhaps it could even get on my favorite playlist in some days. And then we have the bonus track, which is called Heart, and this is something that shouldn't be underestimated because most of those bonus tracks aren't as good as I would wish them to be, but this one is definitely one of the best bonus tracks that has ever been released as a bonus track on a vinyl edition. Let's just finally and fully unpack it because we just have to look inside of it. There it is, and you can see the artwork in its full beauty. It is definitely one of the most precious artworks which I could have ever imagined, and it fits ideally to all the different lyrics on this special album. And on the back side, also with those removed plastics, we officially have the set list with all the different titles and of course the different artists who worked in this project. Oh my goodness, there it is. So there we have the first vinyl. Oh, with all the official lyrics. That is what I was waiting for so long. Of course, most of the lyrics have been officially inserted online, but not every single lyric, so I am just so happy to have those lyrics. So here we have the official lyric sheet with all different songs. At least I think there are all of them on this exact sheet because it has two different sides, as you can see. Let's just look at the first one. There it is. So let's look at it together. It is beautifully wrapped in a high quality black wrapping paper, which is just very high quality looking and feeling. And there it is. Oh my goodness. Containing Ghost of the Moon, Book of Shadows and Moonglow. And then we have the second side with the Raven Child and Starlight. I am so stoked to finally play this in my record player and release our next vinyl disc, which is inside of here on the other side. So there it is. It just looks exactly like the other one. And then we have the third side on which we have Invincible, Alchemy, the Piper at the Gates of Dawn, and Lavender. And on the last side, last and final side, we have Requiem for a Dream, Maniac, and Heart. So this is just so mesmerizing. This is a magical moment. This is a true magical moment. This has been my vinyl unpacking of AVANTASIA's new album Moonglow, the vinyl edition of course, because I am a vinyl addict, as some of you already know. And yeah, I just have to confess to you that I couldn't be any happier with this purchase. It is in fact a long-awaited delivery because I have pre-ordered this vinyl, as I always tend to do with my favorite new releases. And yeah, this will get a very special place in my Gloomy Mansion. I already know where to put it, next to all my other AVANTASIA vinyls, because then I can finally make my own shrine of all AVANTASIA stuff. So yeah, jokes apart, I hope you enjoyed this kind of vinyl unpacking. As always, you can discover all different links to this special vinyl and all the other AVANTASIA stuff, if you're interested, of course, down in my description box below, for you to look at all the different websites and perhaps order a copy of this one for yourself, because yeah, I just love it so much. If you enjoyed this kind of video, then give it a thumbs up and write in the comments down below if you want to see more of those kinds of music related stuff coming up as a video edition directly out of my Gloomy Mansion. As always, stay weird, unique and obscure. Thousands of virtual black cards, Sheena, and my gloomy friends, as always. So bye for now, and we hope to welcome you in our Gloomy Mansion soon again.